A fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But here, in our village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it is so dangerous? Well, we stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in a word. Tradition. Tradition, 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 tradition. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. You may ask, how did a tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has a right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home. The Papa.
So the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. You must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book. The mamas, the mamas. Tradition. The mamas, the mamas. Tradition.
At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked up right for me, I hope she's pretty. The sons, tradition. The sons, tradition.
To mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks.
The daughters, tradition. The daughters, tradition. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, as the right, as master of the house, so well by the word and
whoever Papa
the Papa. Tradition. The Papa. The Papa. Tradition. Da-da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da-da.
And in the circle of our village, we have always had our special types. For instance, Yinto, the matchmaker.
Menda, I have the perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
You do? Who?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rachel? She can barely see. She's practically blind.
Mendel, be honest. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And most importantly, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are the others in our village. They make up a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. Amongst ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was a time when he sold him a horse and he delivered a mule, but that's all settled now. Now we live in...
It was a whore! It was a mule! It was a whore! It was a mule, I tell you!
Horse, mule! Horse, mule! Horse, mule! Horse, mule! Tradition! 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 Tradition!
Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where do I put these logs?
Put them on my head. By the stove, foolish girl. Where is Hava?
She's in the barn milking.
Sprinska, bring me more potatoes. Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama! Yente's coming.
Maybe she's finally found a good husband for you, Seidel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Mama, can we go out and play?
You have feet. Go.
But, Mama, the men Yensid finds, the last one was so old and he had no hair.
If you want hair, marry a monkey. Now, go. Both of you.
Golda, darling.
Yenta!
Where are your daughters? Such diamonds, such jewels. I'll find each and every one of my husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid.
Good evening. Is Zeitel in the house?
She's busy. Come back later.
There's something I would like to ask her.
Later.
Oh, Motel, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little Taylor Motel want Zeitel?
They've been friends since they were babies. They talk. They play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're children.
Ooh, from such children come other children.
Yenta, you said you had news.
Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher, out of the whole town. He set his eye on your Zeitel.
Such a match for my Zeitel. But Tevye wants a learned man.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to me. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Lazar discuss it for himself.
But Tevye doesn't like Laser.
Good, so he won't marry him. Lazar wants the daughter, not the father, and he will win him over. He's a good man, and I don't have to tell you he's well off. And you don't have to thank me, Golda, because it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. So goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Now, finish hanging the wash.
I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Motel the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Seidel, you're the oldest. Yenta has to make a match for you before she can make one for me.
And me.
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, I'll ring the bell. You ring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler
match, Hava. I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family, so whatever Yenta brings, you'll take.
Whatever?
Whatever. Old, fat, bald, mean, drunk. Stop!
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
Up to this minute I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good.
Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you are also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, through me no broom, find me no fine, catch me no cat, unless he's a matchless man.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? It wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me. Bless me with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? I know, it's no great shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. You made many, many poor people. But would it have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle-diddle, digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-deedle-diddle, digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, digga-digga-deedle-diddle man, I'd build a great big house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down. And one more leading nowhere just for show. If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle-diddle, digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-deedle-diddle, digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, digga-digga-deedle-diddle man. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I like to sit in the synagogue and pray. And maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle-diddle, digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-deedle-diddle, digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan? If I were a wealthy man.
Good Sabbath, sir.
Tevye, and good Sabbath to you, Reb...
Perchik.
Perchik. You're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he certainly talked a lot. And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
So, what's the news from the outside world?
Terrible.
How terrible?
Well, in a city called Rozhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
I don't know. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
Here, have a piece.
Thank you, but I have no money, and I'm not a beggar.
Here, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
No, in this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday, their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree. But until that golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons. Do you have any children?
5 daughters.
5?
Daughters, yes.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical.
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons?
Food for lessons.
Good. Stay the Sabbath with us.
Good Sabbath, Reb Tevye.
Good Sabbath, children!
Good Sabbath, Papa!
Children! This is Perchik. Perchik, this is my eldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 This is not mine. Perchik, this is Modal Kemzoil, and he is
So, you finally made it home, my breadwinner.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik, from Kiev. He's staying the Sabbath with us. He is a teacher.
A very good one.
I heard once that a rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me. As the good book says.
The good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Moto, you're also eating with us? Another blessing. Zeitel, 2 more. Spritska, Bilka, get washed!
Motel can help me.
Good. Get the table. Have a hodel, you go too. You can wash at the well. Tavia, I have something to tell you.
Why should today be any different?
Tavia, Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know. He says it's important. Talk to him.
About what? If he is thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Motel, Yenta was here today.
I know. I saw her.
If they agree on someone, then it will be too late for us. Ask my father for my hand tonight.
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Come in, children. We're lighting the candles.
Tevye?
Where is everybody? It's late. What is it, Moto? What?
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, Moto. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Strengthen to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's way. May God bless you and grant you long life. Our Sabbath prayer for you. May God make you good mothers and may He send you husbands who will care for you. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from death. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and happiness. So hear our Sabbath prayer.
Redmorhach,
Yes, Laser Wolf.
bring me a bottle of your best and 2 glasses.
What's the occasion? A party?
Maybe a party, maybe even a wedding.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye. What brings you here?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Reb Laser.
Ah, Tevye, have a seat and a drink. Now, Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, Reb Laser, but there is no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you do have a few more without her.
Oh, I see. Today you want 1, tomorrow you may want 2.
2? What would I do with 2?
The same as you do with 1.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Important to you? Why is it important to you?
Well, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? You want to buy my new milk cow?
Tevye, I'm talking about your daughter, Zeidel.
My daughter Zeitel?
I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her, and I'd be good to her, Tevye. What do you think?
What do I think? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. Maybe I misjudged him. He is a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Tevye, this is wonderful.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To good health and happiness. And most importantly, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I've tried to be. Here's to my bride to be. Drink l'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie panting on the floor. How much more should we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for? To life, l'chaim. To Zeitel, my daughter, my wife. It gives you something to think about, something to drink about. Drink l'chaim. To life. To life. L'chaim.
Good evening, Tevye. What's the celebration?
My eldest daughter, getting married.
My congratulations, Tevye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have some news I'd like to tell you, as a friend. We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
Just some mischief, so that if the inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Congratulations again, for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that? Today of all days? It's true, we are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my Zeitel. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of how Laban cheated Jacob who worked for him. This story shows that the Bible clearly teaches that you can never trust an employer. Understand?
Yes, Perchek.
Is Papa up yet?
No, Mama.
Enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. He stumbled home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Come on, go clean the barn.
Yes, Mama.
Call me when Papa gets up.
Yes, Mama. That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Thank you.
But I don't think the rabbi would agree with your strange teachings.
Of course not. Any new idea would seem strange to you. As the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but I do not think he was talking to you personally. Good day.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Oh, thank you.
And you're brave, too. Do you know that in the city, the boys and girls hold hands together? They even dance together. New dances. Like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Bielke, Sprinze, what's your name?
Hodel, Papa.
Where is Zeitel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Perchik, how did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good start.
Ah, he's finally up. Did you see Laser Wolf last night? Did you talk to him? What did he say?
Ah, Zeitel, my lamb, come here. You are to be congratulated. Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
The butcher?
What do you have to say, Zeitel?
What can she say? A bride. I must thank Yen to my Zeitel, a bride.
Mazel tov, Zeidel.
You call that a mazel tov?
Congratulations, Seidel, for marrying a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Zeitel, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
I will be unhappy with him.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I will be unhappy. I'd rather be a servant all my days.
But we made an agreement with us. An agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy the rest of my life.
All right. I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
Reptevia.
Not now, Motul. I have problems.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Motul.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue? Talk.
I heard you were arranging a match for Zeitel.
It seems he also has ears.
I have a match for Zeitel. This match was made exactly to measure. A perfect fit. Like a glove.
Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is!
Stop yelling at me, Reptevia.
All right. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
It is me. Myself.
You must be crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself? What are you? Everything? The matchmaker, the groom, the bride? You'll even perform the ceremony, I suppose.
Times are changing, Reptevia. As a matter of fact, your daughter and I gave each other our pledge more than a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge? Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? Doesn't anyone have to ask a father anymore?
I've been meaning to ask you for some time, Reptevia.
You're just a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. And I promise you, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, things could never get worse for them. It could only get better. And look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition! Very well, children. When shall we arrange the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Reptevia, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already. Golda, what am I going to tell Golda? Help!
Did you hear? Did you hear? Tavia Zeidel's marrying model, not Laser Wolf.
No!
Yes!
Zeidel's marrying model?
Yes!
No! Mazel tov!
What's all the excitement?
Tavia Zeidel's going to marry...
I know Laser Wolf the butcher. It's wonderful.
No!
No, Model the tailor.
Model is marrying Seidel? I cannot believe it.
I can't believe it either. Lazar and Tevye had an agreement.
I heard the terms weren't settled.
An agreement is an agreement.
I heard Goldie's grandmother came to Tevye from the grave and told him Zeidel should marry Model.
What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big liar.
Yassel, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Later we'll order the hats, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Then come on. Come.
Could you watch the shop for me for a little bit?
Of course.
Thank you, Hava.
Please, may I pass? Why? We're congratulating you.
All right, stop it. And goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you'd like?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've noticed you hanging around the booksellers. Not very many girls in this village like to read. I've got this book. Would you like to borrow it? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Is it because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel the same way about us as they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
Go ahead. Take the book. We can talk about it later.
I really don't think we should be talking this way.
Oh, Fiedka. Is there something I could do for you?
No, thank you.
Oh, you forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Hava.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn of the night to sunflower, blossoming even as we gaze.
sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another.
Mazel tov!
She is dancing with a man. Aren't you going to do anything about it? All right. Golda, Zeitel, Moto, come.
I'm sorry, but orders are for tonight. For the whole village.
All right, then.
Bridget, no! All right, enough. Tevye, I'm genuinely sorry. Orders are orders. You understand.
Of course.
Come.
Take him in the house.
What are you all standing around for? Clean up. Clean up. Dear God, that was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Zeitel at her wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyway, Zeitel and Motul are married now. Almost 2 months. They work very hard. They are as poor as synagogue mice, but they are both so happy they don't even realize it. They have big plans. Motul keeps talking about a sewing machine. Lord, I know you're busy, but couldn't you take a second and get it for him? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. Am I asking you for too much, Lord? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Hodel.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Hodel, your father. The other one's here. I think what happened at Seidel's wedding was just a little cloudburst. That things will be over now and peaceful again. They won't. Don't you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do. Goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
Oh, what is it?
The question of marriage.
And this is a political question?
Yes, and I, personally, am in favor of it. Do you understand?
I think you are asking me to marry you?
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged. Even though I'm going away?
Yes.
I'm very happy, Hodel. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik.
As soon as I can, I will send for you and marry you. It'll be a hard life, Hodel.
But it will be less hard if we live it together.
Good afternoon!
Good evening, Brevtevye. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
I'm sorry, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations! What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know, you like him and he likes you. But you're staying here and you're going away, so have a nice trip, Perchik.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand. You think since I gave Zeitel and Model my permission, you also have the right. But my answer is still no.
Papa, you
We
don't...
will find someone else for you, here, in Anatevka.
Brevtevye, we're not asking for your permission.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head? Impossible. At least with Zeitel and Model, they asked me. They begged me. But now, whether I like it or not, she'll marry him.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's a new style. On the other hand, all of our old ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. And it seems these two have the same matchmaker. But they're going over my head. Unheard of. Absurd. For this they want to be blessed. Unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition. Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. What am I going to tell your mother? Golda, Golda, Golda.
Yes?
Oh, hello, Golda. I was just talking with Perchik and Hodel. It seems they are very fond of each other.
Well?
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged.
What? Without asking me?
Who asks you? I'm the father.
Who is he? He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I've heard he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. And more importantly, Hodel likes him. Hodel loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. Love. Golda, do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well?
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked a cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared, I was nervous, but my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. So now I'm asking, Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Where is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours?
Perchik did nothing wrong.
If he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
And what wrongs did Joseph do, and Abraham, and Moses? And they had troubles.
So where is he now, this Joseph of yours?
Far, Papa. In a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? He asks you to leave your father and mother and join him and marry him there?
He did not ask me to go, Papa. I want to go.
But Hodel, my child.
Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Hopeless now I stand with him, watching older dreams grow dim. There where my heart has said long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love I hope. Papa, God alone knows when we will see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warmly.
Papa, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
At least let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. But Papa, Fiatka and I have known each other for a long time now, and...
Papa, you must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course! All creatures on earth have a name.
Fiatka is not a creature, Papa. Fiatka is a man.
Who is to say that he isn't? It's just he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek its own kind, which means a bird may love a fish, but where would they make a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fiatka and I, we want to be married.
Are you out of your mind?
But Papa...
No! Never speak of this again. Never see him again. Never. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know I shouldn't be too mad at him. He is one of your creatures after all. He has the same rights as I do. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I am sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know I should push it a while.
Tevye! Tevye!
What is it, Golda?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Fiatka. I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Go inside, Golda.
But Hava...
Hava is dead to us! We will forget her. Go inside.
Papa, I want to talk to you. Papa, stop. At least listen to me. Please, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own daughter? On the other hand, no, there is no other hand. No, Hava! No, no, no!
Papa! Papa!
Goldie, is Viptavia home?
He's in the house. Why are you all gathered here like a bunch of goats?
Viptavia, have you seen the constable today?
No. Why?
There's been some rumors in town.
What rumors?
Someone from Zoladin told me that.
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I have come here to tell you, I have an order. You must leave Anaktevka. You must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
And you, who have known us our entire lives, you would carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And what if we refuse to go?
You have 3 days.
We should defend ourselves.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Great. And that way the whole world would be blind and toothless.
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot.
A pan.
A broom.
A hat.
Somebody should have set a match to this place a long time ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Antevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, understand, overworked, Anatevka. Where else could Sabbath be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intimate, obstinate, Anatevka, where I know everyone I need. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town of mine.
Where are we going to stay in America?
With Uncle Abram. But he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby would come with us.
We will be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Model, be very careful with this. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave it to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me with the rest of the clothes.
We'll have to hurry, Golda. Don't worry. We'll all be together soon. Model, Zeitel, and the baby, they'll come too. You'll see.
And Hodel and Perchik, will we ever see them again?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? They're together. They're happy. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda. We have to get packed.
I still have to sweep the house.
Sweep the house?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Zeitel, are they almost finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Hava! Papa will see you.
We came to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen.
But at least he will hear.
Papa!
Papa, we came to say goodbye to you. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who could do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
Some are driven away by edicts, and others by silence. Come, Papa.
Goodbye, Hava. Fiedka.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will write to you in America, if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We have a train to catch. Bielke, Sprinze, let's go. And Zeitel, don't forget the baby.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, House Mother.
Goodbye, children.
Goodbye, Papa.
We're going on a boat and a train! We're going on a boat and a train!
Stop that! Behave yourselves. We're not in America yet.
Okay, children, let's go.
Didn't they do an awesome job? Before we let you go, I have just a few thank yous that I want to mention. I want to give a big thank you to our sound people in the back. Can you say thank you to them for all the hard work? And these wonderful costumes that we see here was done by Laura and Mrs. Beebe. They put a lot of hard work into these costumes. Put our hands together for them. Laura, in crime, Colette Carr. She helped with all the drama. Can she come out, please? There she is. A big hand for Colette Carr. Awesome job.
All right. Am I on? All right, just really want to thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting this production. It was a huge amount of time, investment, and work, and students really, really proud of you. Really proud. We need to really acknowledge these two ladies right here because it was a big, big job to pull this off, and they did have a good team working with them, but they're the ones that really did it. And our choir director, Kim Bulgen, she's the one that coaches up these kids with their voices and gets those good sounds to come out of them, which is a lot better than a lot of you heard years ago out of their cribs, I'm sure. So we want to say a big thank you to you, Kim, for all the talent and hard work. Colette, she's the drama coach, and coaches the drama right out of them and gets good performances. Colette, we just really want to thank you for what you've done here in our school. You've brought so many things, not just in drama, but the French program and so on. And regrettably, this is the last time we'll have Colette coaching a big production like this. Her husband is dragging her off to Alaska. So, his name is Mark Carr. I'll take that up with him. So she'll be with us until mid to late March. And so, yeah, early April. But we're just so appreciative, Colette, of what you've contributed to our school here. So we have a little token of that for you.
I just want to say thank you to these two lovely ladies for doing all they did for us. It was a struggle the first couple months, and our tokens are not quite as large, but we all pulled money together to try and show our appreciation to you, so thank you so much.
Chocolate, yes. I have one more, I forgot. Those of you that were helping backstage, those that are willing to show their faces, do you mind coming in and out? Some help backstage if they want to not be seen. Come on. I forgot the backstage one. There they are. Take them out, come on. Thank you all. There's still boxes of pizza backstage, or back there, and they said that they would be willing to give some away, I believe. So please don't let us have a lot of pizza for the rest of the evening. Be fun to take some with you. And also, if you can help us with the chairs as well, if you could pick up the chair that you're sitting on and put it back on the racks, we'd appreciate that as well. Thank you again so much for coming. Let's have a word of prayer. Father, we thank you so much for today. We thank you for this awesome, awesome, awesome musical that we were able to put on. I pray, oh God, that you be with us now as we travel home. Please bring us back to our destinations. We love you so much and we thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Have a good evening. Thank you.